Once upon a time, in a small town surrounded by green hills, there lived a 19-year-old boy named Leo. Leo was like many young people his age, filled with dreams and hopes about the future. He had a loving family who always supported him, and a tight group of friends who seemed to know exactly what they wanted to do. However, there was one problem: Leo had no idea what career he wanted to pursue. Every morning, he would wake up, eat breakfast, and watch his friends leave for their classes, feeling a knot of confusion in his stomach. His friend Emily was set on becoming a doctor. She often said, "I want to help people," with a bright and determined smile. Leo admired her and wished he could feel the same passion, but he didn't. Then there was Ryan, who had a dream of becoming a sports coach because he adored playing basketball and loved sharing his skills with others. Even Leo's older brother, Max, was busy preparing for his culinary school, hoping to become a chef one day. Leo watched them all, feeling both inspired and left out. Each time he thought about his future, it felt as if he was standing in a fog, unable to see the path ahead of him. Determined to discover what he wanted, Leo decided he had to try something new. He spent the next few weeks diving into different activities. First, he joined the local football team. He loved playing games, running with his friends, and the thrill of scoring goals. However, as the season progressed, he realized that while he enjoyed football, he didn't see himself becoming a professional player. It just wasn't his dream. Next, Leo tried his hand at drawing and painting in a weekend art class. Surrounded by bright colors and splashes of creativity, he felt excitement. But as he looked at the artwork of his classmates, he often felt discouraged. "I'm not as good as they are," he thought, pushing aside his sketches. After that, Leo discovered a love for technology. He spent hours watching videos about coding and building gadgets. One day, he even purchased some parts from a local store and built a small robot. Watching it move made him feel proud and thrilled, but he still didn't know if that was what he wanted to do for a living. One evening at dinner, feeling increasingly lost, Leo decided to speak up. "I don't know what to do with my life," he confessed, looking down at his plate. "Everyone else has a plan, and I just feel so lost." His parents exchanged concerned glances and then smiled gently at him. "It's okay, Leo," his mom said soothingly. "Finding your path can take time. Why don't you make a list of things you enjoy? Sometimes, writing things down can help clear your mind." Inspired by their suggestion, Leo grabbed a notebook after dinner and began jotting down everything he could think of: football, drawing, technology, and even baking cookies with his mom. "It's okay, Leo," his mom said soothingly. "Finding your path can take time. Why don't you make a list of things you enjoy? Sometimes, Writing things down can help clear your mind. Inspired by their suggestion, Leo grabbed a notebook after dinner and began jotting down everything he could think of: football, drawing, technology, and even baking cookies with his mom. With every word, he felt a little lighter. But even after writing down his interests, he still wondered how any of these activities could lead him to a career. One bright Saturday afternoon, Leo went to a community event held in the park. The sun shone down warmly, and he could hear laughter and music all around him. There were games, food stalls selling delicious treats, and artists displaying their work. As he wandered through the park, he stumbled upon a booth filled with colorful paintings. A woman was there, skillfully painting a lively picture of the park. Intrigued, Leo moved closer to get a better look. "That's amazing," he exclaimed, staring at the vibrant colors. The woman looked up and smiled. "Thank you. I'm Mia, an artist and illustrator. I love creating pieces that tell a story." Leo was fascinated by her talent, and an idea struck him. "How did you become an artist?" he asked, eager to know more. Mia paused for a moment, considering her response. "It wasn't easy at first. I tried many things before I found my passion," she replied thoughtfully. "You have to experiment and see what brings you joy." Leo absorbed her words, realizing that perhaps he needed to keep exploring until he found what truly made him excited. After their chat, he felt more hopeful. He thought about how he could combine his love for art and technology. Could he become a graphic designer? Encouraged by this new idea, Leo quickly started looking into graphic design. He discovered it was a field that mixed creativity with technology, perfect for someone like him who enjoyed both art and gadgets. With excitement bubbling inside him, Leo signed up for an online graphic design course, eager to learn the tools and skills he would need. However, it wasn't all smooth sailing. He faced challenges while learning new software and design concepts. Some days were hard, and he felt frustrated by the amount of information to absorb. Yet, every time he thought about giving up, he remembered Mia's encouraging words. Determined to succeed, Leo kept practicing and trying out different projects. One of the best parts was connecting with others who shared his interests. He joined an online community of young graphic designers who were learning just like him. They supported each other by sharing tips, encouragement, and feedback on their work. Leo felt inspired by their creativity and began to grow more confident in his own skills. After months of hard work and determination, Leo decided it was time to showcase what he had been creating. He worked on building a portfolio filled with his best designs. Finally, he participated in a local art show, feeling a mix of excitement and nervousness in his stomach. As he displayed his work, visitors began to look, and to his surprise, Many people approached him with kind words and compliments. "This is fantastic," one lady exclaimed, pointing to a bright digital piece. Leo beamed with pride. He realized that all his efforts were paying off, and that the confusion he felt earlier was guiding him toward the right path. With newfound confidence and direction, Leo began to consider his next steps. Should he apply for design jobs, or would it be better to continue his education? He found himself pondering these questions often. Remembering the conversation he had with Mia, he decided to reach out to her once more for advice. When he explained his thoughts, she encouraged him to go for what felt right for him and emphasized the importance of education in a creative field like graphic design. Finally, after much deliberation, Leo decided to apply to a graphic design school. He worked diligently on his application, feeling excited about the possibility of furthering his education and honing his skills. His heart raced with anticipation as he submitted the application and waited for a response. Days turned into weeks, and Leo experienced a whirlwind of emotions during that time: hope, fear, excitement, and doubt. Finally, one sunny afternoon, he heard a knock on the door. It was the mailman, holding a letter that made Leo's heart skip a beat. With shaking hands, he opened the letter. As he read the words, a thrill of joy flooded his mind. He couldn't believe it. He had been accepted into the graphic design program. Leo jumped up and down, shouting for joy. His family rushed into the room, confused at first but then joining in his celebration. He realized that after so much confusion, hard work, and a journey of self-discovery, he had finally found his path. As he sat with his family that evening, reflecting on the past months, Leo felt grateful for everyone who had supported him along the way. He was thankful for his parents, who believed in him, his friends who cheered him on, and Mia, who inspired him to follow his heart. Now, with a bright future ahead, Leo looked forward to starting his new adventure in graphic design school, excited to learn, grow, and embrace the career he had finally found. And so, Leo's journey taught him that finding one's path might take time and effort, but with patience and the courage to explore, wonderful opportunities awaited him. From a confused boy to a passionate artist, Leo's story was just beginning.